going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. And we earlier reacted to the live trailer, reveal trailer for Madden 24. And while you want to be a little bit optimistic that you're going to see something in that, usually reveal trailers like heavy cinematics and kind of just, again, my closing thoughts of that reaction was, it's the beginning of Madden 24 season. This is kind of letting you know that. But shortly after, they dropped kind of what to expect in this year's game. I think we're going to be kind of happy as long as the game works. As long as the game's not broken, I think that this is kind of good. All right, so let's look down here. We got the Gridiron notes. Watch the reveal trailer, the gameplay. Obviously, all these different things. Newest iteration of field sense. There's always going to be people that... Whatever. We got new Hit Everything 2.0. Expands tackles. Tackle animations are more dynamic. Skill-based passing. So dive with a winning one-handed catch, improved AI. It is, that there, I can't talk about till you play. So hopefully the beta, we get information on the beta soon, because anything related to gameplay, if you try to break it all down here, like, it's cool to know what that is, and they can put it on paper to say what's happening and all this gameplay stuff, but until you actually get on the sticks and experience for yourself, it's tough to just say if it's going to be good or bad, or if you love it or you hate it. We did know that crossplay was coming, so that is pretty cool. Players PS5, Series X, and PC. So you do have to be on next gen. So that is pretty nice. And it says and more. So I hope that and more means that roster share is going to be across everything. But this is the first kind of big dub. The return of Superstar, the league. Your stardom, your story. Achieve greatness in your NFL career with game-changing control thanks to Field Sense. Customize your avatar and build your legacy, progressing from the combine to the draft to a 99 overall. Navigate all new mini-games and live player grading across a variety of positions. Now, and we'll kind of put in this thing here before we get to franchise. Superstar Showdown is a 3v3 mode with and against friends. Call your plays on the fly and get real-time player grading and do it in style, sporting the hottest gear in the game. So I assume that this is kind of the yard. Like if you're the yard guy, which I don't know how many of those exist in this world. But I think that that's kind of been something that, if I go back and you look at anything I've ever talked about Superstar mode, I said that your Superstar road to glory, whatever you needs to tie into the yard. It would make no sense for it not to. And I think, people are talking about the NFTs and how you're going to be able to get microtransactions and nickel dime people through this way, which is fine, I guess. Like, if you put out gear that's worth getting, that looks cool, and this mode has legs, there's going to be plenty of people, probably myself included, that's going to have no problem getting something like that. But this is pretty cool, because the biggest issue with what they've had for the Superstar replacement, the last couple Maddens, right? What do they call it? I don't even know what it's called. I haven't loaded up since the first year. It's just you get put in this cinematic, linear, cutscene-y story that doesn't really feel like you have any control over. I think that the variety and allowing people to play Superstar mode the way they want to play. Like if you want to go, like they just said right here, from Combine to a 99 overall as fast as possible. You want to win the MVP every year. You want to do this and this and this and this, and you want to play on easy mode. You should be able to do that. 100% you should be able to do that. If you want to go in here and answer the wrong answer, give the wrong answers to every question, bomb on purpose, try to make your guy as terrible as possible, you should be able to do that. You should be able to do everything in between that. You should be able to play at your own pace, and I think that that's been the issue. When you get stuck into this linear story mode, that for someone like me that likes... As a content creator, here's the easy example. As a content creator, there's a reason why I've never made any Superstar mode player career content the last couple of Madden since that new feature's been in the game. Because if you see it once, you've seen them all. There's no variety between it. I can't put my own personal style. I can't come up with my own kind of fun little unique concepts and approach to this mode, because before it's just the same thing. It's like watching a movie and you're just watching different people react to the movie, the same movie. Now, if this opens up things to a little bit of variety, new mini games, live player grading, the fact that you can now go into 3v3, like there's more ways to utilize your created player. I think that right now this looks like a dub. I hope that this is going to be open to a certain degree in the beta. I would say out of all the modes, though, it's probably the least likely to be in the beta because this seems like something that they don't really want you to burn through it right away. But in the same regard, something like this probably not going to hurt to have a lot of people testing it. Might be able to find some bugs because modes like these tend to have some issues like that. So that'd be pretty cool. And it is only on PS5, Series X, and PC. So you got to be on next gen to get the Superstar mode, which I'm going to say it before we get in the franchise. Well, come on, man. At this point, I'm not going to belittle anybody that hasn't been able to make that switch for whatever reason. But new video games at this point need to just grandfather away the old consoles and focus on because right now they're just hindering. It's not even. I'm happy to see this state and direction for Madden, but you're hindering a bunch of these other games when you find out they drop on next gen and current gen. It's brutal, absolutely brutal. So Superstar mode, that looks like a dub. Going into franchise mode. Let's see what we got. Upgrade your team with fan-favorite minigames returning to Madden 24. Test your skills with dozens of new minigames, including moving obstacles and destructible targets in franchise training camp or weekly strategy. So training camp has returned to franchise mode. That is a dub. That has been something we've been looking for quite some time. It's very nostalgic for me. I mean, when I was learning football, like I learned football through playing Madden as a 7, 8, 9-year-old. It was through the training camps. Like, that's what I wanted to do during my franchise mode. So that is awesome. Coming back into franchise mode, I'm sure that's going to make for some pretty fun content as it relates to franchise and when we do for our main channel franchise. Utilize a streamlined team relocation feature with new cities, logos, and uniforms to create your own franchise story. Now, I don't want to overreact to this because I think you see something as, I'm not going to say as vague, but it is kind of vague as this, and you're going to be like, new relocation. Like, I think we should temper expectations a little bit, but the fact that they have at least addressed relocation finally, which feels like it's 2 years in the making, is huge. And I think that might play a little bit into, what we decide to do for our main channel Madden 24 franchise mode. Hey, who knows? Maybe they put, I don't know. Can I move a team to Alaska? I'll do that. Can I move a team to somewhere else in Canada that's not Toronto? That'd be cool. So this is definitely open. That's the first thing I'm going to do. When I get my hands on the Madden 24 beta, load this up. What has changed for the relocation features? But I think that's awesome. Build your future using Free Agency 2.0 by restructuring contracts and making counteroffers to cornerstone playmakers. I don't really know what that means. You can already kind of do that. But being able to restructure contracts, nice. It's a nice feature to get in. I'm pretty sure somewhere Moonlight Swami is smiling. That seems like something that would have been done on his behalf. I got that in before he bounced. We can acquire retain superstars using 50 new unique draft generators. Okay. New trade logic tuning. 6 trade slots. Let's go. And new talent trees for coaches. Okay. That was really, some of this was my negatives from Madden 23 when he got it launched, where there was a lot of good at the very beginning for Madden 23 franchise mode, and then obviously all kind of fell apart with the lack of stability and the game just didn't work. But one of the things was I was really hoping there was going to be new talent trees for coaches. What that is going to be, what those talents are going to be, could obviously, depending, it could be something really, really minimal that you're not going to notice, or they could make them more overpowered. They could have more development boosts. They could have more scouting boosts and just different little things like that. So generally, for that little blurb to try to make the most of it, that's a dub. And you have new commissioner tools to customize your experience, is what it is. You can play your mini games off the main menu. You got Madden Ultimate Team down there. I mean, we're still, let's see what we got here. Madden launches worldwide August 18th. We're going to stay tuned. Obviously, we're going to have to figure out what's going on with the beta. Might get that sooner or later. And again, follow me on Twitter at PapaXC4. Link is in the description. If I get the beta codes to share to you guys, I will be posting them all over there on my Twitter. But I think, honestly, for what we know, for what little we have to try to understand what is coming to franchise mode in Madden 24, this looks pretty good. This looks like enough to be content, I think, at the worst. There's always going to be people that want more, they want more, they want more. They want 15 new features put in. I wanted 20 new features in. But I think when you look at this, the relocation is revamped. And wow, it's impressive. if, you got new trade slots, you can restructure contracts. If the new talent trees is actually like a sizable talent tree refresh and upgrade and expansion, like making it more in-depth, and you throw on top of that a really good and fun and viable superstar mode, like this is a dub as it stands right now. As more information comes out, obviously we can change our opinion to that. But in my opinion right now, awesome. 2 thumbs up. Let's go. Love to hear what you guys think in the comment section below about all things. But obviously we're probably going to have a lot of people that want to talk about franchise mode. So let me know in the comments below. As always, the first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hop on that train ahead of the Madden 24 season. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you are excited for franchise mode. Freaking relocation, baby. How many years? We are back. We are back. I'll see you guys back here on the next one. Peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.